Little Legends, the One-Legged Diver. History isn't always about battles and wars. Sometimes it's about ordinary people who do extraordinary things. This is the true story of Frank C Gadsby, sometimes called Peg Leg Gadsby, but known locally as Peggy Gadfly, the truly brave and amazing one-legged high diver. Many years ago, New Brighton was a very popular seaside resort. Families travelled from all over the country to spend their summer holidays here. It had a tower and ballroom, a zoo and a boating lake. There was also a fun fair and long wooden pier that jutted out into the sea, welcoming ferry boats from Liverpool and their excited cargo of day trippers and holiday makers. One of the main attractions was the famous high diver Peg Leg Gadsby, who would greet the arrival of the ferry boats by diving from death-defying heights at the end of the pier into the cold waters of the River Mersey, while his wife walked through the crowds collecting money and shouting, "Don't forget the diver, every penny makes the water warmer." Sometimes he would perform what he called his death dive from a specially built tower into a tank of flaming water wrapped in a sack that had been set alight. On one occasion he famously dived from a biplane more than 100 foot in the air as it flew across the River Mersey. Frank C Gadsby travelled the world and the country, performing his high diving act, never letting his disability get in the way of following his dreams of a career in show business. He was a ballroom dancer, a boxer, diving instructor, working aboard cruise ships. He appeared in films as a stuntman and even joined the army during World War I and lived until he was 80 years old. Frank had a son who also became a diver, known as Daredevil Leslie, who had lost a hand in an accident. One of his most famous tricks was to dive from a great height, strapped to a chair with a coal bucket on his head. Well then, who would have believed it? They really did perform together, and Daredevil Leslie, the one-handed diver, became the last of Britain's great pier divers. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. You didn't catch me singing just then, did you? Oh dear. Thanks for dropping by. Call back soon. There are plenty more stories to tell about the river. Bye for now.